Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Bullet Motorsports. Today I'm going to show you a beautiful 2013 GMC Sierra. It was built by Trey 5 Customs, painted by Eye Candy Paintworks, so it has that black cherry finish. And as you look at this video, you're going to see all those colors changing, so it's like a pearlescent black cherry. It's rolling on a set of 26-inch wheels, 6-piston brakes. It is Whipple supercharged, and the motor was built by Big Ten Garage. We're going to go into full details on this ride. If you want to find out more information, see underside shots, find out about financing or transport options or how we're going to sell it, click on the link below. It'll give you everything you need to know. Let's go into this ride. We're going to start off with the overall condition. This is easily a 9.5 out of 10. From interior to exterior, it's nearly perfect. A lot of attention to detail. You have a set of 26-inch wheels with 6 pistons, as I've said before. This was built by Trey 5 Customs, which you can look up on Instagram at Trey 5 Customs. Also, it was painted by Eye Candy Paintworks, which is Eye Candy Paintworks on Instagram, and you can see how nice of work they do. The motor was built by Big Ten Garage, and it has a Whipple supercharger, LS7 springs, and a comp cam. We'll show you that shortly. As you walk down the driver's side, you're going to see how nice it is. And I was talking about the interior. Interior is unbelievable. Diamond stitch seats, and then it has a custom center console with hidden gauges for your boost, etc. You have a French-in E-level setup right there, so you can control all of your suspension. Custom audio sound system with JL throughout. I think the door speakers are different. But if you look inside, you're going to see that the subwoofers are actually in the center. Headliners are all suede. And when you start it up, oh yeah. Look at the gauges too. I mean, you know, this isn't one of those sport trucks that was put away wet. It's taken care of. 54,000 miles on the chassis. You can hear that cam. The gauges are really nice. You've got all your gauges right here. And then you can close it as well, and look how nice that is. You can put it at the ride height, so you just click the button once and it'll bring it to ride height. 3 is ride height. The diamond stitching goes through the door panels. Put the windows down so you can see it much better. Headlights were done by Fast Headlights. So the headlights are extremely nice. You can see that they're all custom as well. Has long tube headers, bi-air compressor, so 2 compressors, single tank. And you're gonna be able to see that if you click on the underside pictures. I'm gonna show you under the hood right now. There's something lurking. So you got a Whipple blower, upgraded alternator for the sound system. Super clean. You can see that all the suspension was done as well. So the suspension was done by Michigan Metal Works. So those are the control arms that are on there. It has a sheet metal bed, which we'll show you shortly. And then the rear end is narrowed with 411 gears, so this thing does get up and go. We're going to give you guys a full breakdown of the actual build in the description. So if you click on the link, you'll be able to see it. Right now we are at ride height, and it sits perfect. So it has a 3000 stall in the transmission as well. And when you look at the rear bed, this is the awesome part. So they actually raise the bed up so you can have the wheels tuck. It's beautiful. Line-X, you can still open up the bed. It's locked right now. Rear bumper is really nice. Isn't it cool? We're gonna jump in it and take it for a ride. All right, we'll start off with the interior. First thing I'm seeing are the gauges by US Speedo. Those are custom painted to match the actual bed slats. So when you look at the photos in the gallery, you're gonna see that the slats actually match that. Sounds amazing. You have a custom Alpine head, well, not a custom head unit, but you have a Alpine head unit, custom center console, and it all matches, so your stitching matches throughout. And then you have 2 JL audio subs right there. And it sounds unreal, like it's nice and crisp, it's not too loud. You can adjust your actual bass right here, so you can turn the knob up. You have all your creature comforts that you would ever want. If you want to go to a car show, you can bring your whole family in it, which is exactly what this was used for. Headliner is suede. And then when you look at the gallery too, I want you guys to look at the rubber that goes around the glass. That was all painted in satin, and it's not cracking, it's beautiful. Windows are tinted. AC is ice cold. You have 550 horsepower on tap and a 3,000 stall, as I said before, so the transmission will hook. We just had a custom drive shaft built by Slammered, so it's the perfect setup right now. You can put the power down with no issues. If you do need to adjust the height, you can, so you can actually raise it manually, or you have your settings here. So if you're on the highway, you can cruise at 2. Obviously, 1 is going to bring you all the way down, and then you can drop it out all the way to the frame by using these 2 controls right here. You do have additional gauges here. One thing I'm noticing is the boost gauge is starting to read, oh, the light's automatic, there you go. The boost gauge is reading already like as if we have 5 pounds, so the gauge is definitely going bad. We've got good fuel pressure, and then we have our wideband there as well. Radio, you can just turn it up and it sounds great. So if you go to the radio setting, it's awesome. We'll turn this off, which I think is right here. We'll turn this off. So right now we're just going to go for a regular test drive. You see you have a backup camera as well. Nice and smooth. At setting 3, you're not going to have any rubbing. You just have to be careful because obviously these wheels are extremely wide and they're 26 inches. So you can't go full lock unless you lift the actual system up higher than where it is right now. But it's extremely comfortable. I mean, for the diameter of the wheel, you still have a lot of comfort. It actually does grip still, so you can put the power down, and it sounds unbelievable when it's camming out when you go through a car show. Oh, there's our Donzi. We're gonna be selling that soon, so we do have our yacht sales license. There's Zach. Hey, is it done yet? What? I can't hear you over all this horsepower. Yeah, brother. No, this does not tow. It's made for children and families. I'm sorry. One thing you got to remember is when you do adjust the suspension, if you're buying this truck, this is just to help you, make sure that the lights are not flashing because that means it's still leveling. Once it's at a solid amber, you're good to go. Tranny shift's good. It definitely has a shift kit, 3,000 stall. When we get onto the main road, I'll roll into it so you can see how it feels. All right, we are on Marina Mile right now. We're gonna get it to cruising speed. You can hear the supercharger, nice and smooth. So let's see what gear we're in. There we go. We're cruising at 55 at 1,500 RPMs right now. You can cruise on the highway all day. It's not bouncy, it's super comfortable. Steering is precise. This is like a brand new truck. So if you guys want a custom truck that you don't have to worry about, you can just jump in it, have cold air. This is it. I definitely recommend a garage because this paint is super nice. I mean, the cost to paint this, it's gotta be $10,000 or more, especially with that black cherry? Yeah. We'll turn down here. We're gonna go over some bumps so you can actually see how the suspension feels. And then we're gonna get some really nice artistic shots for you and let you decide if this is what you want. But turnkey, no expense spared for maintenance. And look at the interior, it's just comfortable. You could drive this every day if you wanted to, but I wouldn't, it's too nice. All right, we're gonna go over some bumps now. You can see that it's super smooth. It does actually have some meat on the tire, so we'll give you the tire specs in the description, but it's not aggressive at all. It's not a harsh ride. We're going over some bumps right now. Here's a big dip. No rubbing at all. But it feels good. Yeah, there's some dips, no problems at all. We'll get some outside shots right now, let you decide if this is the right ride. If you have any questions, give us a call, 954-363-2261. Let's do it. enjoyed that test drive. If you have any questions, give us a call. See you later.